Ruling on admissibility of hearsay evidence expected in Terre'Blanche trial, and analysts say Malema's ANC membership could soon be history. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. Judge John Horn is expected to make a ruling on the admissibility of hearsay evidence against the teenager who's accused in the Eugene Terre'Blanche murder trial today. The state wants to rely on a statement by the other accused, Chris Mahlangu, which implicates the teenager in the attack. The right-wing leader was found bludgeoned to death on his farm in April 2010. The two farm workers are on trial in the Circuit High Court in Ventersdorp in the northwest. The teenager's lawyer called the state's application a perversion of justice. Attorney Zola Majavu says it is a desperate attempt to force the accused teenager to testify.
Well, it means our client will have to consider going into the box to negate some of these assertions. But I cannot for the life of me, and I say this mindful of the fact that we are awaiting ruling by the court in this regard, I cannot see how that can be made possible, bearing in mind the systematic violation of our client's constitutional rights, the rights contained in the Child Justice Act, in the Children's Act. We cannot see how this can be allowed to happen. But look, we've got to, at the end of the day, await the judge's ruling.
Thai national Tool Sritton is expected to apply for bail today in the Kempton Park Magistrates Court. Sritton was arrested last month in connection with the rhino horn laundering scheme involving Minus Stale, Chumlong Lentum Thai, and Pamtak Chomchong. The hawk snapped Sritton at Empress Palace Casino in Johannesburg. He was allegedly carrying 21,000 rand in cash at the time of his arrest. The nationals at Thai and Chomchom are currently in prison awaiting a June court appearance. Bail application proceedings were postponed last time as court officials couldn't find a Thai translator. Some political analysts say there are strong indications that ANC Youth League President Julius Malema's membership in the ruling party could soon be history. Malema will seek to overturn his expulsion from the ruling party when oral arguments in his appeal are heard. The National Disciplinary Committee of Appeals will hear Malema's appeal against the earlier decision of the ANC's disciplinary committee to boot him out of the party. This after the disciplinary panel found him guilty of bringing the ANC into disrepute and sowing division within its ranks. Malema has been slapped with a temporary suspension on a separate disciplinary matter after labeling President Jacob Zuma a dictator. Dr. Lubna Dabi is a political scientist from the University of KwaZulu-Natal. And Swaziland's law enforcement agencies are on high alert ahead of a massive protest march in the capital Mbambane today. Roadblocks have been conducted in almost all major routes leading to the capital. Labor unions and civic organizations are demanding the unbanning of political parties and that Kim Swati III loosen his grip on power. Today is the 39th anniversary of the ban on all political parties in Swaziland. The SABC's Moeli Masilela reports from the Swazi capital, Mbambane.
A march planned for Wednesday was aborted after the government obtained an interdict against organizers, the Swaziland National Association of Teachers, CNAD. The situation remains tense in the country as security forces have been deployed to maintain order at the country's capital, Mbabane. Roadblocks are being manned at the country's major roads leading to the capital. The tiny kingdom is experiencing an economic crisis which has forced the country to cut its spending on a number of state institutions, which include tertiary education. Moedi Maslela, SABC News in Mbabane, Swaziland.